Hi, welcome. My name is Sharda Sampath Kumar and I am a storyteller from Bangalore. Welcome to today's July series Fridays with Sharda Sampath Kumar on the Mayakatha Facebook page. Thank you, Meera Bharat, for inviting me to be a part of this. So, welcome to today's story. Today's story is an adaptation which I have taken from the Skanda Purana. Skanda Purana. Skanda means Lord Muruga. So, this is going to be a story from the Hindu mythology. So, we all know that Shiva and Parvati had two sons called Lord Ganesha and Lord Muruga. So, today's story is going to be a story related to Lord Muruga, the second son of Shiva and Parvati. And his set of stories are recorded in olden days. They have been recorded as an epic called as the Skanda Purana. So let's get into the story. Once upon a time in Sri Lanka there was a village called as Kathirgamam. And in Kathirgamam lived a group of hunter tribes. This hunter tribe was called as the Vedas, the Vedar. King Nambirajan was the king of the Vedar tribe. The main occupation of the Vedars was hunting and getting involved in wars, etc. Okay? So, they lived on a mountain peak within the sight of the Indian Ocean. So, as I told you, that is located in Sri Lanka. So, they lived on a mountain peak within the sight of the Indian Ocean. King Nambirajan and his wife did not have a daughter. So, they prayed to Lord Shiva. Their prayers were soon answered because one day during hunting, King Nambirajan discovered a beautiful baby girl in the forest. The king raised her as his own daughter and he named her Valli. Valli grew up to be a beautiful maiden. And when she was around 12 years old, she was allocated the duty of going and protecting the millet fields in their village and guard the millet fields against parrots and other birds. The Vedars were staunch devotees of Lord Muruga. They considered Lord Muruga to be their war god. So, one day when this girl, Valli, was busy protecting her millet fields and guarding it against parrots and other birds, it was then that sage Narada spotted her. And immediately he rushed to Lord Muruga to appraise him of her exceptional beauty and good looks and her devotion towards the war god Lord Muruga. The Lord then assumed the form of a hunter and approached Valli. A conversation ensued between them. Very soon it was interrupted by the appearance of Valli's brothers. Now, Valli was the only daughter in their family. So, her brothers were highly protective and possessive about their dear sister. And Lord Muruga did not want to indulge in a battle with them. So, he manifested himself into the form of a Vengai tree. In Tamil, it's called Vengai Maram. It is a semi-deciduous tree, and its scientific name is called as Retocarpus indicus. It is a semi-deciduous tree. It's called Vengai in Tamil and Honne in Kannada. It has other names also called as Quilla and Merbau. Okay? So, as soon as Lord Muruga saw the brothers approaching them, he manifested himself into a Vengai tree. So, the brothers had to return back, knowing that the sister was safe. So, again, when the brothers went away, the Lord assumed the form of an old tribal king and appeared before Valli. And he requested her to get married to him. But Valli was shocked. She refused because she told him that she belonged to a very low tribe of people, and it was too much for her to marry a king of such high stature. So again, Valli's brothers realized that somebody was there, and they again returned back to protect their sister. And it was when Lord Muruga, and it was then that Lord Muruga assumed the form of an old Shaiva devotee. And the brothers saw that an old Shaiva devotee was standing near their sister. Who is a Shaiva devotee? A Shaiva devotee is a great devotee of Lord Shiva. So they are called as Shaivas. So the brothers sought his blessings and returned home. They went back, okay? Upset with this ongoing disturbance, the Lord Muruga decided that he would take the help of his brother Lord Ganesha. So he requested Lord Ganesha to appear as a wild elephant and frighten Valli. Now this terror-stricken girl was really scared, and she rushed into the arms of this old Shaiva devotee and promised him anything in return if he would protect her from the wild elephant. So the old Shaiva devotee, who was none other than Lord Muruga, saved her from the wild elephant. And so Valli had to consent to whatever the Shaiva devotee had to tell her. So she consented that she would marry this old Shaiva devotee. And as soon as she consented to this, Lord Muruga showed her his real form with 6 heads, 12 arms, and seated on a peacock. And the marriage of Valli and Lord Muruga was celebrated with great pomp and splendor by King Nambirajan and his wife. So, this is the story of Lord Muruga's marriage with Valli, which is an adaptation from the Skanda Purana. Thank you very much for listening.